What's up, guys? Today we are trying these very interesting Oreos. These are Oreos from, I think, mostly China. Some of these are from Korea as well. So let's quickly look at what flavors we got here today. I think this probably is vanilla. We got raspberry blueberry, and we got a peach grape. We got a matcha one. I think I've had that one in the past. And then we got a peach iced tea in this big collector's box here. Cinnamon bun Oreo from, I think this is Korean. Honestly, this one, I don't know what it is. It looks pretty bussin' though. And this one is very interesting, guys. This one is scary. Cheese flavor. Cheese flavor Oreo. Does that mean it's like cheese flavor, or is that like cheesecake flavor? The picture doesn't really clarify anything either. We also have some Post Malone swirled salted caramel and shortbread flavored cream. Chat, which one is your guys' favorite? I think I'm leaning towards the cinnamon bun ones, but I'm also very interested in the fucking cheese ones. Kind of scary, to be honest. But I guess we'll keep the fun stuff to the end, and we'll crack this box open. It's a very nice, like, I feel like this is a wonderful gift. It's fun, exciting. I think I'm gonna buy a couple of these and just give them to people when it's their birthday. Oh, check this out. Very neatly packaged in here. Which one do you guys want to try first? I guess we should just try the vanilla one first, see if it's normal. Yeah. So the normal ones are pretty uninteresting. Let's do the raspberry blueberry. I am a big fan of blueberry, so I'm pretty excited about this. Raspberry blueberry. This looks good. I'm actually pretty excited about this. Let's do a little opening. There we go. Smells very fruity. Whoa, that's pretty crazy. Honestly, I don't love it. It doesn't work well with the chocolate, I think, or with the Oreo flavor. It's very sweet though, and almost a little bit sour. I would probably rate this a 6 out of any Oreo. Normal Oreo would probably be 7. It is a little bit artificial tasting. It's not super real fruity. It tastes almost like a candy, and I'm curious if the other ones have the similar flavor. Let's try the grape peach one. I do think this one might be better, so let's try the grape one here. Oh my god, I just got a whiff of this. It's so flavor, or like smelly. It like smells a lot, not in a bad way, but I'm worried that it's going to be the same like candy artificial flavor. This flavor is grape and peach, so let's do a little twist here. Grape and peach, half and half. This one is actually pretty good. This one I would be delighted to eat. I'd say a 6. Peach and grape flavor is a 6. It's a little bit better than the raspberry blueberry. Now, in terms of 1 to 10 of Oreos only, average is 5. So that means a normal Oreo is 5. Just in terms of Oreo flavors. Normal Oreo is 5, and then other flavors would either be better than the normal or worse than the normal. These should, I guess, technically be below normal. I think the raspberry blueberry is worse than the normal. The peach and grape one is slightly better than a normal. I feel like fruit would go better with golden Oreos. I agree. I totally agree. I think if these were golden Oreos and like vanilla-y, that would be a lot better. Let's try the matcha one, which I am not a matcha enjoyer. I actually kind of want to be a matcha enjoyer. Like, I feel like I'm missing out on all the fun. I honestly haven't had a good matcha drink ever, but I very desperately want to be a part of the matcha community. It seems chill, it seems cool. The matcha drinks look amazing. So I'm gonna have my heart open. I'm really gonna try to enjoy this. We're gonna crack this open here. And yeah. So that smells like dirt. Looks a little bit like dirt, but I want this to be good. So I'm really gonna try to enjoy this. Okay, that's actually not bad. I'm not just saying that. Oh, wow. It tastes like tea a lot. Your average like Earl Grey tea. It's actually a very strong flavor, but it's like taking up a lot of presence in my mouth right now. I'm gonna take another bite. Wow. I wouldn't say herby. It's actually very spicy and tea-y. I really feel like I'm eating something dipped in real tea. Okay, I think that's a good flavor. I think it has a very intricate tea flavor. I fuck with that. I think it's interesting. It's not something I would like mash my mouth full with, but I think it's interesting in a complex flavor, which I'm probably gonna give it like a 6.5 out of that. Again, not something I would eat a bunch of, but like that's one of those where you eat one and you like eat it slowly and you think about the flavor. What if it's wasabi this whole time? You know, honestly, I wouldn't have any clue, but I would assume that's matcha. Does anyone know? I think this is Mandarin. I don't speak that, so for the final one out of the snack box or the multi-pack, I would think this is peach tea. Let me show you guys the box one. That would be peach tea, right? And I like peach tea. I think peach tea is my favorite kind of tea. I personally, honestly like peach tea when it's not tea and it's just like a kid version of peach tea where it tastes just like a drink. That kind of peach tea is my favorite because I'm not a big tea fan. We cracked it open here. I'm gonna give it a little whiff. Wow, that smells amazing. That smells just like peach tea. I actually do think it's not tea. It doesn't smell tea, it smells peachy. I think this is gonna be my favorite. Let's hope for the best here. Nice. Yeah, by far my favorite of today. It was a nice, sweet, not too wild peach flavor. It's pretty mellow and not too sweet. And it smells amazing, oh my gosh. This one is by far my favorite. I'm gonna rate this one a 7 for sure. It's the highest one today. We're gonna move on to the what I think is rose petals, and it actually has, this box is very pretty. It actually has like a 3D, like that is actually 3D. Here's one layer, and here's one layer, and it has texture. It's like a really nice box. It's very beautiful. Does anyone know Mandarin? Because I don't know what this is. Peony pastry. Let me Google peony pastry. Definitely does seem like it's flower related. Peony is a flower actually. It's a very intricate box. There's some sort of opening here. I'm gonna see if I can open it how they intended. There's a little tab here. I'm gonna try to open that. Yeah, look. Wow. Wow, this is so cool. Okay, so we're gonna open it from down here now. Yeah, it's like an advent calendar. Wow, look at that. Look at that. So it opens up like this. Wow, these are fully pink. Check this out. Wow, look at this. So it has very intricate designs on it. And the smell is very buttery actually. It's a very buttery smell. Yeah, very buttery. That's just a very overwhelming smell of butter actually, which is surprising to me. It actually has like multiple colors in there. It's not like one big same color. All right, let's try this. I'm very excited about this. Weird. I'm trying to understand the flavor. It has a very overwhelming like butter pastry kind of flavor. It tastes like croissant a little bit. Honestly, just thanks to this packaging alone, I want to rate this like an 8. I think the packaging is super cool. Flavor, however, I would say is like a 5.5. I don't understand the flavor. It's a very simple flavor, buttery, croissant kinda. The packaging is so cool. Very, very cool experience, guys. It's just like a very buttery pastry. I'm very confused by what it's trying to be, honestly. I'd be very interested in trying what it's inspired by. Yeah, it's a very subtle, very aesthetically pleasing though. Yeah, for sure. So right now we have something that might be very, very cursed. It's the cheese flavor Oreos, I guess. It looks like they mean for real. I think this might actually be cheese flavor. And we're not talking about like cheesecake or whatever. Maybe I'll just translate this one specifically. Let's open Google Lens because I am kind of curious. Oreo cheese flavor, imported cheese powder to the filling, high in calcium and protein, limited edition dumplings, unlock playfulness, sandwich cookies. Yeah, no, this seems to be actually cheese flavored. We're actually cooked, guys. Let's open up and give it a little smell and a look. And finally a taste. All right, very well packaged. Yeah, that's cheese. That's cheese. Yep, no, that smells like cheese. I'm very scared of this. I don't know if most of you guys know by now that I don't like cheese either. Here we go. Oh wow, it's not bad. It's not bad, but there's no sweetness. Weird, very weird. It's not awful. It's not like the most pungent cheese. It's a pretty mellow cheese. It is slightly savory. It's not salty by any means, but it's like, it has a savory hint to it. But also, it tasted a lot like a Ritz cracker or like a goldfish, like a cheese goldfish, one of those crackers. If you like cheese, you might kind of fuck with this. Now, again, I'm not fully sure it's like cheese. It's probably some sort of cream cheese of some sort. And again, it doesn't taste like super pungently cheesy, but there is something going on there and I don't love it. I would say this is definitely worse than a normal Oreo. I would do 4 out of 10. We're gonna eat one of these. I've had these opened here for a while, but these are my favorite Oreos. A viewer sent it to me. Let's see how these have been holding up. They've been open for a while. Yeah, they're still pretty good. It has these swirls of caramel. Honestly, these are too old to eat. They're not crispy anymore. So, we've gone through most of these flavors. I think the best ones yet have been peach iced tea ones. They are really good, but we have saved the best for last. I personally do enjoy like a vanilla Oreo. Sometimes I think the Oreo chocolate ones can be a little bit like too much. So these are the cinnamon bun Oreos. Personally, I think this might be my favorite ones ever. Let's open it up. Simple, very simple. Nothing crazy going on here. Let's give it a smell. Actually, doesn't smell very much. It actually smells like a little bit like burnt in a weird way, which might be, I can see the smell being good once I eat it. And guys, check this out. Bobo has been looking over us all this time. You want to sniff? Very nice smelling. Wow, interesting. Dude, these are interesting. I see where that burnt smell came from. It totally tastes like an oven-baked cinnamon bun. It has that crispiness that buns sometimes have. It's actually, the hard part is actually flavored too. There's cinnamon in the cracker, which is very cool. I think this might be my favorite Oreos ever. Caramelized sugar, yeah, it has that caramelized sugar flavor. That's absolutely amazing. Now that I know that the crackers are flavored too, I'm gonna try a proper Oreo bite with the right portions that they suggest. So here we go. Oh my God. Holy moly. When you first bite into them, it has a nice caramelized sugar flavor. You get some of the white stuff. It's kind of like a nice vanilla-y touch. And then in the after flavor, you get hit with the most intense cinnamon flavor ever. And I love cinnamon. So this is awesome. Oh my God. Wow. I'm so impressed. That is genuinely one of the best Oreos I've ever had. This is a 10. I'm just gonna say it. I think these might be a little bit better than the Post Malone Oreos. That's awesome. I'm gonna be eating all of these. Definitely gonna be eating the peach ones. Not sure about these cheese ones, however. By the way, if any viewers are confused where this was originally live streamed, this was live streamed for members only. Yes, that's something I'm gonna start doing now, that when I feel like just maybe playing games, just having a little chat with chat, I'm just gonna do it for members, and also to add on to the members' benefits. That I feel like that's a nice way to kind of hit all those points. We're also gonna be able to have some more like edited videos on the channel, because when I stream on YouTube publicly, I feel weird making the stream into a video because it's like double content, right? If I title the stream Love Cooks X, and then I edit that into a video and it's Love Cooks X again. It's like, it's two of the same. So I don't want duplicate content on my channel. And this is kind of like a little bit of a way around that too. But don't worry, we'll still stream every Monday for publicly. And I might just throw in 1 or 2 member stream here once or twice a week. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching the YouTube video. Appreciate it. If you want to support the channel, feel free to become a member. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Fika for life.